Hello friends, this is Ben Adam, the spiritual counselor, always excited to bring to you the revelatory message of spirituality. I want to say a very big thank you to all of you who have been subscribing, liking and sharing some of my posts and some of the little bite-sized videos we've been sharing about spiritual development. I am deeply excited. Thank you for your continuous support. Thank you for your subscribe. Thank you for your likes and share. Today I want to teach us something really profound. A couple of times I have received messages, people writing, talking about and asking how they can break away from certain stubborn curses. Maybe sometimes as some persons have gone to places, it appears that in the course of seeking spiritual solution, you have adapted too many things into your life that have come into your life and has constituted too many spiritual blockades and news. And today I want to teach you how you can break out of spiritual curses and manipulation through the use of egg in Psalm 4. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Welcome. Like I've always said, if you're new to this channel, I'd like you to click on the subscribe button, click on the notification such that you'll always be receiving some of our weekly updates, and also follow me on Instagram at Spiritual Counselor to receive some of my bite-sized daily spiritual secret that I share. Today I want to teach us how to break away from evil spiritual curses. Over times I have received messages, people who have gone to places and maybe in the course of trying to get spiritual solution, so many persons have encrafted themselves into things that are working today and now fighting against them. I remember a couple of times a lady had written to me telling me how she went to a place to carry out spiritual actions for herself, and only to get there, she never did. The people there had told her that if she doesn't come back, she has to be coming back or visiting this place regularly or being a part of them, and that if she fails to adhere to this instruction, she won't be able to have a child or she won't be able to put to birth. And this lady had thought that this was a joke, and so seasons after she ignored that instruction, she completely forgot, she completely ignored it and never went back there again. And she got married, and few years after her marriage, she have to be facing the challenge of childbirthing. She will take in, after a season she will have a revelation whereby something creeps into her tummy and appears that is sucking away the child, and a whole lot of spiritual attack. And one day she told me she saw these people came to her in a dream and told her that we told you that if you fail to follow this thing, we are going to show to you. Maybe you have found yourself in such cases. Maybe you have gone to certain places, or you had been to certain places and you have made certain spiritual transactions and certain things, or maybe utterances, and you know that most of the thing, or maybe someone had made out of envy and jealousy or whatever. Some person make utterances, some persons just make pronouncement into the lives of people, whatever it has been. Today I want to teach you how you can break away from most of this thing using the egg. Now, the first thing you must understand, for this spiritual process, you have to get native egg. Native egg. This is the type. This is the kind of egg. Native egg. Now, egg represents so many things in spirituality. Egg speaks of covenant. Egg speaks of recreation. Egg speaks of life. Egg speaks of reorganization, a whole lot of things about egg. Egg speaks of curses and a whole lot of things. Now, should you find yourself, or should you experience certain form of stubborn curses, maybe you have prayed and you've carried out lots of things, it appears that these things are still lingering, that these negative vibrations are still whispering, you're going to take this egg. Now, I've always said it that for every spiritual thing I teach, you have to carry it out with a fast. Now, you get for yourself an extra virgin olive oil, anoint the egg. This process, this prayer, you're going to take this prayer for 9 days. 9 days. So you take 9 eggs, you get 9 eggs. Each egg, 1 egg for 1 day. Now, for the process of these 9 days, you won't taste anything food. You could only take water at interval, but one of the things you eat will be fresh milk and biscuits. Fresh milk and biscuit. Do not take anything food. You could take water, fresh milk. Now you will get this egg. The first thing you do, you get a prayer, and you carry out this prayer with Psalms chapter 4 from verse number 1 down to the end. You pray the prayer, Psalms chapter 4. You take this egg, whilst you carry out the fast, you touch it on your forehead, you touch it in the middle of your head, You touch it on your forehead. You touch it in the middle of your head. You touch it on your forehead. You touch it in the middle of the head. Once you pray, that once you drop it on your forehead, you will be making pronouncement. Whatever they have said against me, any evil utterances, whatever curse, whatever had entered into unknowingly, knowingly or unknowingly, consciously and unconsciously, spirit, soul, and body, that is working against my life, that is working against my path, that is working against my calling, that is working against my destiny, this day, as I break this egg, as I carry out this prayer, I release all those negative vibrations. I release them into this egg. I release them into this egg from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. I release them. Anything that my head have carried, whether I knew it unconsciously, consciously, unconsciously, in the name of He that has never failed, I break it off from my life. You place it on the middle of your head, you place it on your forehead, you make the prayer. When it is 6 p.m., 6 p.m. your time, you will take this egg, roll it round your head, roll it round your head 3 times, and you will smash it. 6 p.m. your time. You make this prayer, you do it the first day, you do the second day, you do the third day, the fourth day, and for 9 days. Do not take anything food. You could take water, but you will take one of the things you could take is fresh milk and biscuits. Fresh milk and biscuit, and you carry out this prayer. Whatever they have said, any man, any entity, living or dead, that may have engrafted you spiritually into things that are now working against you, maybe the ones you even entered into that you do not know, that is working against your children, and working against your life. Once you carry out this prayer, I want to assure you, you would see the manifestative presence of the Almighty. This is Ben Edem, the spiritual counselor. Till I come your way again. Bye for now.